right. Welcome, everyone. I am so excited to kick off this year's ESTY Talks. So my name is Jacqueline Hill, and I am the Senior Director of Business Development here at Image Skincare. And for the third year in a row, we are hosting ESTY Talks. So this is a really kind of unique educational event. And it's where Image brings together all of our image professionals. So all of our amazing skincare professionals, those who are passionate about making skin beautiful every single day in their profession, along with our image consumers. So everybody who is our image ambassadors, who are seeing our professionals or just want to get a little peek of what goes on in the treatment room before they get in there. And on this unique platform, we come together, we bring some of the best of image professionals in. You get to kind of pull back the curtains, see what's happening in their treatment rooms. They answer questions for you. So our professionals can learn from each other and our consumers can learn from all of our professionals. So welcome to ESTY Talks. Today, I'm very excited because we have one of our favorite professionals here at Image Skincare. We are going to talk to today, Frank Velaz. Frank, I hope I said your last name correctly. I've known you for so long. You think I would know how to say your last name, but I always just call you Frank. So Frank is a licensed massage therapist as well as a skincare specialist, and he has been in the industry more than 25 years. And to say Frank is passionate about skincare is a little bit of, it's an understatement. He just loves educating his clients on skincare and everything that's healthy for their skin. So I'm just going to bring Frank on and let him tell you a little bit more about himself as well. Welcome, Frank. Welcome to ESTY Talks. So excited to kick this off with you. Frank, there he is. I see him. We're just going to give him a couple of seconds to jump on. And while he's jumping on, I'm going to tell you a little bit.
You guys hear me?
Deep dive into today. I hear him. Hi, Frank. Welcome.
Hi, guys. I'm sorry. There's so much rain going on right now. The internet is sketchy.
No problem. In the Sunshine State, we are having rain today, guys. So a little bit of rain to make our beaches great and some of those tropical flowers. So a little bit of rain always makes the sunshine, make us more grateful for it. So welcome, Frank. Welcome to ESTY Talks. So excited to kick this off with you this year. How's it going?
Everything is going amazing, Jackie. I'm so glad to see you and have internet. Yay.
Yes. Well, we're just not going to have any more problems with the internet. I'm glad we got it all out of the way at the beginning. So I was just doing a little bit of an introduction, telling them how amazing you are and how passionate you are about educating all of your clients who you see in skincare. So tell us a little bit about what you do, a little bit about your business and how you got into skincare.
Well, my name is Frank Velaz, like you said, and the name of my business is Urban Retreat Spa. And I have been in the industry since 1999 in the spa industry. And I have had my spa, my actual business for 17 years. And I'm going on a decade with Image Skincare. I'm a certified Image Skincare retail center and treatment center, and I'm very proud of that.
Oh, well, we're so proud to have you as a great, like one of the best brand ambassadors for Image Skincare. So how did you get introduced to Image?
Well, I had always heard of Image and I knew that I needed to do a change in my business. I wanted to really upgrade what I was doing skincare wise. And I went to a trade show and I met you and I was mesmerized by your presentation. And there were a lot of vendors there and many other companies there. But I was like, this educator is just above par. She is so good. So Jackie, I stalked you. I waited until everybody ran up to you at the end and everybody was talking and you were like shooing people away because you had to do a takedown for the next speaker. And I said, this is my opportunity. I'm going to go help her pack. And I ran up there and started helping you put stuff together. And I helped you take it all to the booth. And then while at the booth, we started talking. That's how we met.
I love it. I always accept help. So there's a little pro tip, if you want to get somebody's ear and get a little bit of mentoring and information, just offer to help them pack up some things. That always helps.
Well, the rest is history because here I am doing, I think, my third ESTY talk. So I never thought that from that day, so many amazing things would happen with my business just because I brought Image Skincare on board. It really was one of those life-altering moments that just organically happened. Always blessed.
I love that. So I'm going to start off so that they know you a little bit, asking you one of the things that I always ask everybody who has been working with Image for a long time. And sometimes it's hard to answer. Tell me about a couple of your favorite products.
You know, it's hard to pick, but I'm going to go with this. Okay. The Vital C Hydrating Anti-Aging Serum, because why not supersize it?
Right.
The large one. Okay. That is the company that this is the product that launched the brand. Founder Jenna formulated this product to help with her rosacea. And as a rosacea sufferer, that really got me into all things Image, but that's the product that you guys used to lure us into all things Image. It is legendary product, just like the lady who formulated it, and it is known worldwide. And that was my introduction to Image. And then at that trade show, you also introduced me to other lines, and the Hermetic line kind of stood out with me. And since we're doing summer talks, I love this Hermetic aloe mask. I think that for summer, that is a great product to use. And it's one of my favorites, and also the Illuma.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, because South Florida, we suffer with, pigmentation. So those are two or three of my favorites. But really, they're all favorites. It's how can you pick, like, from your children?
You cannot pick, but I love the choices. And of course, I love that you picked the iconic hydrating anti-aging serum, because I don't suffer from rosacea, but that is in my skincare regimen, my ritual. I cannot live without it. It is one of my desert island products. If I ever get stranded, I'm gonna take that product with me. All right, so we got some of your favorites out of the way. Today, we want to dive into, with everybody, really talking about the barrier of the skin and really going into our next generation of clean clinical skincare, which is our Biome Plus. So before we get into the products and the treatments that we want to demo, let's first talk about what is your skin's microbiome? What is your skin's barrier? And why is that so important? So tell us a little bit about how you educate your clients on their skin barrier or their microbiome.
Well, the top layer, the stratum corneum of the skin, really protects our bodies from things entering and from things leaving. So it's very important to have that balance of ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids in our skin to hold moisture in and give us that plump, hydrated look that we all crave. But unfortunately, there are lots of things that can happen to us or that we can do ourselves that can really disturb that balance of the skin barrier.
Right. So it's all about balance. So if somebody was to come to you for a treatment, or if some of our people are looking at their skin at home, or some of our estheticians are looking at their client's skin, is there a way that you can tell, is the microbiome
there?
What are some things they should look for?
There are dead giveaways, okay? If you have any sort of a skin condition like eczema or rosacea or acne, it will flare up. And that's a good giveaway. If you suffer from any type of little skin conditions, if it starts to flare up, always address the barrier, but also exfoliation. Now, we love to exfoliate, and we love to exfoliate based on what our estheticians tell us. So we don't get, siphoned into all this noise that we hear on social media with very harsh products that are purchased by mistake by people who shouldn't be using them. So people will over exfoliate in an attempt to get that glow and to smooth out their skin. That can lead to barrier problems, and also what I call angry skin. That's that skin that comes in and the client, when they're filling out the form, will say, I'm sensitive, everything irritates me.
Right.
That when somebody says that, put on the brakes. That is a skin barrier issue. Also, the skin goes beyond oily and starts to look waxy and ruddy. It has like a thickness to it. The pores seem enlarged, okay? And it leads the skin for bacteria and other things to penetrate into the skin and wreak havoc. So that angry looking, reddish, flared up skin. And then if you have that skin, most people will then go and buy products for oily skin and other exfoliants that are topical and very harsh. And they try to scrub that roughness down, which further compromises the skin barrier. And then you end up at an esthetician, and it's not a hot mess. We can take care of it, but you did it yourself. So we have to undo that. So that's really how you can tell that the barrier is compromised. And also outdoor lifestyles, sudden changes in temperatures. If you're a traveler and you're out skiing in the mountains, and then you're out in the boat 2 weeks later, and you're constantly, that can also, sudden changes in the weather can also mess up the skin barrier. People that live in cold climates during their winters, they are compromised. You see that they all become red, and that's compromised skin barrier issues. But it's so easy to bring it back. And today we're going to be talking about that with some of these new products. That just about every product in Image is going to bring hydration and balance to the skin. But these new products from the Biome Plus collection are just a little bit extra special when it comes to barrier and to keeping hydration in. I love these products, and I'm super excited to watch you do this facial with these products, because you're like the queen of the rapid online facial. So I'm going to be cheering you on when that part comes.
We will be very excited about that. So we talked about seeing redness or any kind of condition, maybe flaring up on your skin, or those clients who come in to you and say, oh, my skin's so sensitive, everything I use irritates me. Or if you're that client who's going to go in and see your esthetician, are those the only people who need to be concerned about balancing out their microbiome? Or is this something that just everybody should be looking for products that are bringing their microbiome into balance or protecting their natural microbiome?
Well, in skincare, it's the old adage, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So the whole idea is to learn that balance with exfoliating the top dead layers of skin the right way, a gentle way based on what your esthetician recommends, or because what you don't want to do is just try to address it yourself. But you also want to bring balance by using some of these products in between your chemical peels, in between your laser treatments. If you're somebody that's on Retin-A all the time, okay, you got to stop, and maybe once a month, take like 4 or 5 days, and instead of focusing on exfoliating, maybe focus on hydrating and keeping the skin in balance, because 1000%, you can effectively exfoliate and stay glowing and gorgeous without damaging the barrier. And these products that we're going to talk about today from the Biome Plus line, not only are they the most incredible products on the industry now, because they are vegan, they are certified natural, they are PETA approved, and most importantly, they're part of the 1% back that skincare companies that are clean are giving back to the planet. So yes, your skin is a biome, and it is a world within your world, within the world, and it is right in your skin. So that world full of good microorganisms and that we need to keep in balance. And it's so easy. It's just so easy with a few products that we're going to be talking about today to never have a compromised barrier.
That is such a good point. And I love that you brought up, all of the great things about the planet and how planet friendly Biome Plus is, because that's really kind of how we say it. It's like good for the skin and good for the planet as
Planet.
well. So that's all I think that's also super important to all of our consumers that are out there listening, making sure that we are having a small footprint on the environment, as well as all of our professional estheticians out there. Like, this is what your consumers are looking for. And I love, Frank, how you said that, if we're doing some of these really big kind of hero treatments with hero ingredients, that we do need to make sure that we're taking care of our microbiome. So it's not an either or thing. It's
No.
not just young, just old thing. It's not a just sensitive skin versus, skin that's pretty stabilized. It can benefit every type of skin that comes in. And I absolutely love all of the tips that you gave on that as well.
100%, Jackie. Like always, whatever you say, preach. Preach.
Hey, well, it's good to tell, but I think we should show as well.
Definitely.
Right? Yeah, so let's really get into, we have, I think, 5 different protocols that we have created that really kind of highlight our Biome Plus collection. But we're going to start with our classic facial, because this is great for everybody's skin. And Frank, like you said, if you've been doing a peel series, if you've been doing microneedling, dermaplaning, or if it's somebody's first facial, maybe they are young and they're just getting into skincare, or they haven't seen a skincare professional yet, this is an amazing facial that really can kind of run the gamut of everything that you're doing in your room. So we're going to do a little bit of an adjustment of the camera. So if you feel like you're going on a little bit of a ride, remember that this is live. So we're going to get our model in here. While I get ready, you're going to see me put on my bright blue gloves too. All right, Frank, you got a good view. How do you think? How's our model looking now?
I think she looks beautiful. I can tell she already uses imaging skincare.
Of course she uses imaging.
Because her skin is looking gorge.
Well, this actually is the perfect model for this treatment, because even though our model is a beautiful image skincare user, she also had a little bit of beach time this weekend. So her skin is feeling a little bit sensitive. So this is going to be the perfect facial for her. So we're going to start with the Cleansing Comfort Balm. And this is one of my absolute favorite Biome Plus products. And everybody who loves a double cleanse or pre-cleanse, or again, the skin is a little bit compromised, this is the perfect cleanser for them. So you're gonna see me go ahead and apply this and start my pre-cleanse. Now, Frank, how are you suggesting that your clients use this at home? And tell us a little bit about this product.
Okay, I absolutely love this balm. Okay, it is a balm to oil, kind of a cleanser. I like using it just like this to remove SPF, to remove makeup. And then you can also grab your image makeup remover and then just wipe. And you really don't have to do that anything else. Now, if you want to do a double cleanse, you can. I have found myself that I have been using this before I step into the shower, emulsifying it on my skin, neck and décolleté, and then waiting a minute or so for the shower to get going. And then when I walk into the shower, I just stand in the shower and don't rinse it off. I want it to stay on me for a hot minute. Then I will just rinse it off with it in my shower. If I feel that I need a double cleanse, another cleanse after, I wait a little bit because I want to feel that luxuriousness kind of blanket my skin in this squalene and all these other, the ashwagandha, did I say it right? Ashwagandha. Okay, I want all of that to kind of stay on my skin for a little bit. before I do the second cleanse. I've also used it when I went to the gym and I did a hot yoga class and I was a sticky mess because I had SPF on and I wanted to work out a little bit after the class, but I felt so sticky. So I just pulled it out, rubbed it on my face, took a tissue at the gym and wiped it off and splattered some water on tile, dried it up a little bit and went right back to my workout. So this is any cleanse anytime kind of a product, but with a double cleanse, it's just spectacular. It will it will melt your SPF. Look at that. Incredible. It will remove your makeup. It will remove your drag makeup, okay? It will remove everything except the natural oils that your skin needs. What your skin needs, this beautiful balm is gonna leave there and fortify. You'll never feel like squeaky dry, okay? You never want that. So look how beautiful her skin looks, Jackie, just from that cleanse.
It looks amazing. I love this, just like you said, I love it because I travel a lot. And so it can be a waterless cleanser. You can do it all the ways you said, but if you just tissue this off, you still have beautiful, clean skin as well. I did that removal here in the treatment room with our refreshing beauty wipes. And this is my trick at home. This is exactly how I use it. At my sink, I emulsify my makeup, or if I don't have on any makeup, I emulsify my day, my water-resistant sunscreen, and then I just use the facial wipes to take it off and have this beautifully balanced, glowing skin. So I absolutely love that. But we are going to do a little bit of a second cleanse here with the Ormetic Balancing Facial Cleanser. So I love this cleanser, sulfate-free, going to give me a little bit of foam. But this is going to be a beautiful second cleanse. It says, especially for skin that's a little bit compromised. Are you using this cleanser also in your clinic?
I love this cleanser so much. I really, really do. I shave, and this is how I shave my bald head in the shower, and this is how I shave my face in the shower. This is like a must have. I think everybody should have this. Sometimes you just need something like a gel with the aloe and the smells. You want something very natural, and it stays in theme like all Image skincare products. The aloe content is this, I believe it's the highest in the industry, and it's another one of these beautiful earth-friendly products from Image. I love this wash.
I love this wash. So Frank, do you know I use this to wash also my little 5-pound Yorkie?
Stop.
She has very, very itchy skin. And when I give her a bath in the Ormetic cleanser, she no longer has very, very itchy skin, and she smells amazing. So she's a little princess. So this is also a really great cleanser for her. But I use this for everything. The skin's so soft and so clean with this cleanser. Very refreshing, and this works again for every skin type as well. So our beautiful cleanse, we love to exfoliate in the treatment room. So we're going to do a very gentle triple exfoliation. I absolutely love this product. Yes, the balancing gel polisher, also from the Ormetic collection.
Jackie, I'll tell you a tip.
Okay.
After I shave with the Ormetic gel, I do like a little micro exfoliation with that product, and I do it on my head, not just my face. I also do that on my décolleté. I think for the neck, shoulders, and décolleté, that is the perfect type of exfoliation that you need that will not mess with your skin barrier. Again, aloe, gentle, you feel those beads, safe for the planet. They're not plastic. They are safe for the planet and safe for the water supply beads, like everything Image does, just keeping it safe for us and for the planet. But that exfoliation on your neck and décolleté, wow.
And they're the smart sensing beads. So when you talk about being able to protect the barrier, if you or your customer puts too much pressure on these beads, they are pressure sensitive. They will flatten out. So they give you just the right controlled amount of exfoliation, give you that beautiful polish, and they still are going to protect the barrier of your skin, because we we are still working with this treatment to make sure that we have that natural microbiome intact of the skin.
And who else would think of this but Image Skincare?
That's
Seriously, think of any other company out there that has a product with this technology on it that no matter how hard the client scrubs, you're not going to overdo it. You just can't. It takes the damaging aspect out of an exfoliator. Image Skincare.
And I love to also, have you ever done this, Frank? I love to mix this also. So I'll mix it with cleansers, or sometimes I'll use it as a little bit of a buff to remove my mask. So during treatments or even at home, you can use it those ways as well. Look how soft the skin is, how smooth the skin is, zero irritation, even after triple exfoliation.
She looks gorgeous.
So
it's hard to believe that she was out in the sun. It's like you've made her skin so hydrated and beautiful.
And for our customers, like sometimes they get a little bit scared. They're like, oh, I had a little sun. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't treat my skin. Maybe I should just wait. Or our estheticians are like, oh, my customer, they had an appointment, but they're canceling because they had a little bit of sun. They don't have to cancel. They can come in, rehydrate, or kind of rebalance their skin out. So this is really kind of a great post-beach treatment. So if our customer had any extractions, we would do the pre-extraction emulsion, and this just helps to soften up any sebum and debris that's in the skin. You just put it in a little cup and kind of whip it up. Wherever we would need extractions, we could put it in the T-zone. Unfortunately for you guys, we have a client with perfect, beautiful skin, so we don't need this part, but I'm sure that's a staple in your treatment room as well, Frank.
Jackie, I cannot get enough of that product.
Oh.
I absolutely love that product. It really is a dissolver. It makes blackhead extractions so easy. And I've also noticed you can use steam with it to kind of make those extractions easier. But I've noticed that when I've used other type of products like that, the skin always stays raw. And it kind of puts me in a nervous mode because I've tried to do extractions, but I've made the skin look raw. With this Image one, it's nothing could be further from the truth. It actually leaves the skin hydrated and glowing. And sometimes I just want to stop at that step because it just leaves the skin so gorgeous and it just preps it.
I love that. Well, if we had done extractions, with that emulsion, like you said, it just dissolves, it melts everything. It makes it easy for the esthetician, comfortable for the customer, and also has a little tea tree in there. So it's also decongesting and antibacterial, which we love. But then we're going to move on to our massage. We're going to make a custom microbiome friendly little massage composition here, Frank. So we're starting with this smoothing cloud cream. Tell me about this. This is my new cult favorite.
Okay, I'm right there with you. Okay, this has done so much for my skin. Okay, years of living in Florida and driving convertibles, my skin barrier does sometimes if I'm overdoing it with the sun. The name for this, the cloud, is so perfect. I mean, it is just, and the smell makes me feel like I'm out after the rain in the forest. It just feels and smells like earthy and beautiful. It is so luxurious. And it has really softened the appearance of my pores. That's one of my complaints. As we get older and our skin starts to sag, the pores become more visible. I don't know what kind of magic they've put in this, Jackie, but this has left my skin looking so smooth that I have to use it like 2-3 days in a row, 2-3 days in a row, and I'm obsessed with it. It is definitely one of these things that Image Skincare puts together that nobody else has. And I have to tell you, the smell, the cloud, it doesn't even come out of the bottle. It's so gorgeous. It's such an incredible product great for all ages. And if anybody has that compromised barrier where it looks thick and ruddy and you're afraid because you're waxy and oily to put a cream on, this is so lightweight and it kind of disappears. But I promise you, if you have oily, ruddy, congestive skin, this will soften it up. It's just, look how beautiful it's softening her up. I can tell from the video, she's like glowing. So this product is a must-have. I think everybody should have that. And if you want to dabble in the Biome product line, I would definitely recommend this product because it's unique to anything else that's out on the market. And it has the hyaluronic, and it has the flaxseed and the celery extracts. And I think that that is what I believe from my training, soften the appearance of the pores. Am I right, Jackie?
That is exactly right. And the other really cool and unique thing about this is, just like you said, like an instant hydration and pumping. I think they said like 41% more hydration in 30 minutes using this powder.
Wow, I believe it. I totally believe it.
Yeah, I love it. And for me, it almost looks like I put an Instagram filter on in real life.
I agree.
When I agree. So I love this. And look at the beautiful slip I'm getting. I love that I can do a massage in my treatment and have my customers have a beautiful massage and still be putting really amazing ingredients in their skin and changing the texture, the tone, the elasticity instantly, even with my massage. So it's not just about slip, it's about taking care of the skin and that skin barrier as well. All right, we're going to take it to the max. We want to give a little mask. This is gravity defying.
Wow.
Are you like in love with this mask as well, Frank? I love this mask, the Max mask.
Everything about that mask, Jackie, like everything. The smell, the texture, how it leaves the skin. You know, one of the things that I like to do with it, Jackie, is I like to mix the illuminating powder with it.
Ooh, that's a beautiful.
And if I was doing this mask on a client right now, I would do exactly what you're doing. And then I would sprinkle a little bit of the powder over it and then do my massage like that. And it gets this white consistency. And then I just turn off the lights, leave the room and say, take a 5-minute nap. And by the time I come back, it's almost like the skin has drunk the mask. And when I remove the residual, the skin is glowing. So that with the illuminating powder is a 1-2 punch that you're gonna love. That mask, again, that's for everybody. Everybody can benefit from stem cells.
All at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Jackie, next time, I don't wanna be the esthetician. I wanna be the one getting your facial.
I want to be the one getting the facial too. When we do the next ESTY talks, we got to make sure that we trade off. But this mask really, again, works for all skin types. What I also love about it is everything in the Biome Plus does have squalane in it. This biome friendly squalane to really protect the skin, stop epidermal water loss. And this mask has squalane in it as well. So you can just put it on, you can do an arm and hand massage, but you can also massage over this mask, just as Frank was saying as well. So I love this mask. You get instant results with it. And your clients are going to want to take this home. If you come have a facial and you have this mask and see how beautiful, tight your skin's going to be, you're going to want to take this mask home with you. Like there's nobody who's leaving this mask here. I travel.
Also, Jackie, I don't want clients to get confused and think that this is a product that you get access to when you're getting a facial. This is a product that is sold. We not only use it in our treatment room, but you can use it in your home treatment room. So this isn't just for when you come get a facial with us. This is one of those products that in between, you want to keep the glow, you want to keep the balance on. This is one of those must-have masks. Image makes several masks that are just all pro grade, but we make them available to the public. And again, I don't think of too many companies that have these incredible masks, the vitamin C mask, the probiotic mask, this Max, all of them, the Clear Cell for acneic, oily skins, all of Image masks that we use in treatment are available for you to purchase online. And you can't go wrong with having 2 or 3 different masks at home. You really can't. While doing it at home, you would leave it a little bit longer than what Jackie did. You would have like a little, 10-minute, 15-minute break, and then kind of remove it. When I do this mask, I put it on, take a 10-minute nap, and then I just walk into the shower and remove it there.
I love that tip. I call this my date night mask. So when you have a date and you need to look flawless, and maybe, your date's a little bit younger, so I'm trying to hide how old I am, then I can put this mask on and it'll instantly defy gravity for me and pull everything nice up.
You know what we say, age later, that's the image philosophy.
I just want to show, look how the skin is hydrated and glowing. And this is just a demo. As Frank said, in your treatment, of course, we leave on everything longer, but even just exposing the skin to just a little bit, you instantly see the changes of the skin. All right, Lit from Within. Let's light the skin up with our Dew Bright Serum, this brand new oil and serum hybrid product that is quickly becoming I cannot live without it product. And we're going to mix it with an enhancer, so we're going to customize. Look how it looks. Just look, it really has this beautiful texture to it. This is going to instantly hydrate and plump up the skin. We're going to mix a little of our stem cell enhancer with it as well. Some extra age later protection on the skin, but watch the skin glow. So how are you using this in your treatment room and suggesting that clients use it at home, Frank?
Jackie, and I know I love all these products, but I do. I absolutely love this one. Again, the name is perfect, Dew Bright, and I'm a big fan of sunflower. I love that ingredient. And I think this extract that Image has come up with, it's like an oil that doesn't even feel, look, there's no residue. There's only glow on my hand. I love this product for just a few drops in the daytime, just to have that extra dewiness and that glow. And if you're working on skin barrier repair, I would pair both of these things together. I would do the serum and the cloud together at night, just to get that extra boost of hydration and glow. And I also found that I like it for the neck and the décolleté. A lot of times we glow up our faces, but then our skins look matte and flat. So I like bringing it into the whole neck and décolleté area because it doesn't leave any type of a greasy, oily residue. All of these products have extracts and oils in them, but there's no oiliness to it because Image has perfected a way to make these oils absorbable, healing, but not greasy, not get on your clothes. Nobody wants a greasy face, but we want the benefits of oils where this serum is, I think this is a huge winner.
This is a huge winner, and the clinical studies. So 4 weeks, 22% decrease in pigmentation, 18% increase in elasticity. So this, not only does it feel good and smell good and instantly make your skin look good, but long-term, you're really going to see some beautiful benefits to your skin with this serum.
We want to do things for the tightness and the elasticity of our skin because older clients, I'm 61 and I feel like sometimes my pores look huge, but it's obviously because, my skin is dropping, I'm getting older. And I think products like this that do the elasticity, that help with the elasticity, are definitely a must-have for more mature clients, and get it underneath and on your neck also. I think you could do that and pair it with the Max neck stem cell also for the neck and décolleté, and that would just bump up that mask, the Max neck cream.
Yeah, and you could layer or you could also cocktail those. I always tell everybody, your face starts at your décolleté. So from there all the way up, make sure that you're applying your products. But we can't forget the delicate eye area. This is another area where we start to see aging. So we do have our Vital C Eye Recovery Gel, which is a nice, beautiful, cooling gel for around the eyes. This is one of my favorites, Frank. What about you?
Love it. I also love the fact that I can put it on my lids.
Yeah.
I love the fact that I wear contacts, and a lot of eye creams will get in your eyes and fog up your contacts. It happens. Not with this one. This one is just like the way you're doing it on her brow, on the orbital bone. It's just an everywhere mask and everywhere eye cream. And I also like putting it in between my brows. That area there, yes, a lot of times people don't know that. Here's my little tip. Your eye cream should go here. It should also go between your brows and over your brows. It should saturate you like straight across, like a visor from your ear to ear, not just a little bit here. Don't do that, guys. Put it out everywhere, because a little dab of this just slippity slides everywhere. And it's a top seller.
It is a top seller, and it has this nice cooling sensation. And whatever's left on my hands, I always take care of this area as well.
Oh, wow. That's so amazing.
Yeah, I don't waste.
Stop, Jackie.
All right, we've done the prevention. Now we need to do the protection. So we are going to use our daily hydrating moisturizer from our Prevention Plus. This is a beautiful, pure physical SPF 30. How do you really educate your customers on the importance of using sun protection every single day?
I encourage my clients to look at their SPF is like the ugly 3-letter word. Like nobody ever has everybody has that reaction. So I encourage my clients to look at their SPF like just a day cream.
Right.
If you're putting it on like a day cream and you're starting at your décolleté because you don't want to get the spots on your décolleté or the crease in between, the thing with the SPF is finding the right one for you. In my business, I have an image SPF trying station where everybody tries the SPF. I try to pick one out for them. I love this one. I love the MD from Image because it's so restorative. And then for people who just hate the idea of SPF, we now have the clear gel. If you can't apply a soothing, cooling gel to your face in the morning to protect yourself from the ravages of the sun, then you're just not doing skincare.
Yes, absolutely obsessed. So everybody leaves an image treatment with a Hollywood lip, right? So you have to put on your Ormetic Balancing Lip Enhancement Complex. This is a cult favorite. How do you have a hard time keeping this one in stock?
You know what really gets me a little bit upset sometimes? That I'll have like 8 of them on my shelf and a client will just come and go like that and grab them all. And then I'm right back on the phone placing an order. And it's like, well, my husband took it, my son took it, the girls at work want some. It's like the perfect gift to give anybody. It's so inexpensive. And some of that money goes to charity when you buy the pink one, which I really love, the Care for Skin Foundation from Image. And I really love that product. But again, if you're an esthetician, triple, quadruple order this because it just flies off the shelf. And I also love it because here in Florida, everybody has a little something done to their lips. And this product has been proven to extend the life of your lip filler and give you that plumpiness. And also for estheticians, I love microneedling the lips and putting this on after.
Ooh, now that's a great tip. I hadn't heard that.
Love it, love it, love it. I can't, oh my gosh. It just makes your lips like, the first person that sees you is going to want to kiss you.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope the first person who sees you is a good person. So we talked about how to take care of the microbiome in the room. Do you have any tips for our estheticians and for our consumers of helping everybody making sure that they're taking care of their skin's natural microbiome in between treatments? So what are some top 2 things that you would say they need to be doing at home?
Well, first of all, I'm a firm believer in go to the experts. We turn to the experts for everything. We turn to the pros for everything. We have a professional for our hair, a professional for our nails, a professional to work out with. But then for our skin, a lot of times it's do it yourself, home project. No, it's your calling card. So I think the most important thing is to find an image skincare esthetician. And if there isn't one near you, pick up the phone and call Image, because everybody who answers the phone is, guess what are they? An esthetician. Okay, so finding the correct products for you is, I think, just the most important thing. As far as these products go, I am loving this Biome Cloud. I think this is such an easy thing to throw in. Maybe do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, I just love that. And this product, it is magical and healing. This in your shower, just to melt some of that makeup off and some of the debris of the day off and the pollution. If you live in a big city and you're out there, you know, and just the environment and it's polluted, this is great. It's also great to travel with because temperatures are changing, so you don't want to strip your skin, you want to kind of soothe it. So I'm kind of digging this whole biome. And for treatment, love this added to the O2 lift. And I don't want to give away too much about the O2 lift. That is an Image skincare secret weapon. That's the facial that you told me at the trade show. You put the kit in my hand and you said, you master this facial and you're going to be a superstar. So I love adding this, estheticians, along with the booster that we use, the stem cell booster, because it just gives a beautiful glow. And now that I've dropped the O2 lift, tomorrow, one of my favorite estheticians, Skin by Cam, I adore Cam, I've been following him forever. He's gonna be doing, I believe, a whole thing on the O2 lift. So I'm not gonna give too much away. You guys gotta tune in tomorrow and find out how Cam does this O2 lift. You're gonna be like so impressed. And there, I'm not gonna say more. The O2 lift tomorrow with Cam, don't miss it.
He is a rock star, like all of our image estheticians are. So you know he's a rock star because rock stars recognize each other. We did have a question about the Biome Plus, Frank. Is it for everybody or is it just for a specific skin type? So are some of our consumers—
Everyone. Hashtag all shades of beautiful, hashtag all ages of beautiful. Everybody who doesn't want to heal their skin with a wash.
Right.
Okay, it's so easy. It's for everyone. And I'm not one of these people that I have like all the Image washes in my shower. I'm just him. Okay, I'm that person. And you need to learn to look at your skin in the mirror and do a quick skin analysis. Your esthetician will tell you what to look for. But that product will come in handy. Again, hot yoga, CrossFit classes, swimming out in the ocean, boating, cold climates. You don't want to do a lot of cleansing, heavy cleansing, double cleansing when those things are the variables in your life. So you have to learn to look at your skin and incorporate it. Now, if you're one of those people that doesn't want to do that, then I would be like, okay, you've partied like since you said rock stars, you partied like rock stars on the weekend. Maybe Monday and Tuesday, you should kind of heal and bring balance back into your life. It's like juicing after a weekend of drinking.
That's exactly what it is. And skin cycling is such a big trend right now. Everybody's learned about. I'm like you, Frank. I have every ingredient. I have retinol. I have alpha hydroxy. I have beta hydroxy acid. I have vitamin C. I have niacinamide. I have tranexamic acid. And so sometimes my skin is like, we want to lay down and relax. I don't want to work today, right? So Biome, it works for all ages, all skin types. If you're just getting into skincare and you're brand new, if you are a skincare enthusiast and junkie like Frank and myself, this is really great for you. If you've done too much to your skin, anytime, if you think just your skin just needs a little bit of a boost. So this can work in any regimen. You can layer these 3 products into anything what you're doing.
Anything.
Just need a place to start. They are an amazing place to start. So I do have another question. It's not necessarily about the microbiome or about these Biome Plus products, but we did have one of our attendees ask, what are your recommendations for skin, for texture, if they're having texture issues with their skin, and they're also starting to see a little bit of milia on their skin. Do you have a couple of recommendations?
Yes, well, we go back to the exfoliation aspect of skincare. If milias are these little white bumps that are skin proteins that bond together and make like these little white dots that you cannot extract. Okay, so this is why we say you must exfoliate. The entire ageless line is for that. I would do the alpha hydroxy, beta hydroxy serum, or I would let your esthetician pick which one of the 3 different retinols that we have is the best for you. Start slow, go to intermediate, move on to the MD line. But if you are suffering from those little milias, you must get your skin exfoliated. And during the right time of the year and climate, one of the image peels for the milia is just a quick whoosh, and it's over and done with. But again, you have to tread lightly. In an attempt to get rid of milias, you don't want to compromise the barrier underneath. So it's this balanced line, which is why you exfoliate and then you hydrate. You remove and then you add. It's like a yin and a yang. And image is phenomenal for products that all work together synergistically. That's why we encourage people just buy different products, because you're not going to be doing a hard, let's say that you use retinol at home because you don't want milias. Well, during the summer, I'm sorry, you have to put that retinol down. You just do. Take a break, go to a pro grade, which is just a notch below, but we buffer our retinols at image with shays and aloes and hyaluronics. So it isn't a direct hit of vitamin A. It's a soothing kind of like penetrate gently, then do the effective work. So you want to just familias, the ageless line, but with caution, and definitely a peel once we go back to peel season in the fall.
That is great. And I love the exfoliation, because of course it's going to work on the milia, but if there's any texture issues, it's going to work on the texture issues as well. All right. So let's see if we have any more questions before we see, wait, I think I'm getting additional questions as well. What do you use for cleanser if you prefer the Asia's glycolic cleanser, but you're allergic to aloe, is the question there. So I'm just going to say, you can take a cleanser that you have, for instance, if you're using like our Max cleanser, and you can add a little bit of Aluma powder to it, and that is going to give you some exfoliation. So that's a really great thing about Image, is everything can be customized, everything can be cocktailed. And so if there's always a solution. So the Max cleanser, I don't know if you love the Max cleanser, Frank, but it's one of my absolute favorite cleansers. It lives on my vanity, it lives on my shower. And when I want to give it a little exfoliating boost, I add that Aluma powder to it. So this is our Max cleanser. You can put a couple shots of Aluma powder in it, and that is going to give you an enzymatic exfoliation. So you're going to get that beautiful exfoliation, and you're not going to have to worry about any ingredients that your skin is not in love with. So I hope that pro tip helps a lot for you as well. Anything else that you want to add to that? Have you ever used that combination, Frank?
Yes, I love that Max. I mean, oh my God, I sound like I love everything Image, but I do. If not, I wouldn't use it in my business for a decade. I only treat with Image, okay? So it's that Max is luxurious. It is one of those that you just feel like a hint of luxury. When I do it, I like doing it in the shower. I have also shaved with it. But when I do the Max in the shower, I have been known to do a little bit of the Aluma powder in it. And then I step away from the shower and just let it sit. The Max cleanser can sit on your skin for a hot minute or a cool minute, and then rinse it off. Okay. But again, that's another one everybody needs. And it's such an impressive line. That was I remember when that line was launched, and I was so blown away by it, because it brings these plant stem cells that I know that they scoured the world to look for these different ingredients that they were going to, I believe they ended up in Australia or in New Zealand or so. I don't know where they found these ingredients, but it all just synergistically works well. It's one of my favorite washes too. It's creamy. If you want a little bit something more than the vitamin C cleanser, it has the same kind of a feel and that soothingness to the skin, but it gives you a little some extra.
It gives you a little something, and your skin is so soft when you rinse it off with no irritation. So again, if we're talking about protecting that really nice barrier of our skin and making sure that we have balance, this is a great way to get those age-later effects and really be able to balance your skin off and using cocktails. So I think that is all of the questions that we had for today. Frank, this was amazing. I got so many great pro tips. I learned so much. I love doing this treatment. Our client she sleeps. Her skin looks amazing. You might have to have 2 rooms in your business, because you might need 1 room to just let them continue with their nap. They don't want to get up after having an amazing treatment like that. Frank, how can people follow you, learn more, get educated, come see your business? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Well, if you're in Fort Lauderdale or the surrounding areas, or if you're visiting Fort Lauderdale, because I'm so close to the beach and all the hotels, if you're a visitor to Fort Lauderdale, please come in. You can get a facial when you are on vacation and learn about all these beautiful image products. I'm at facialsfortlauderdale.com. I do facials. I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Facialsfortlauderdale.com and Facials Fort Lauderdale on Instagram.
All right. I love your Instagram, by the way, also. I always learn
Thank you.
about Instagram. And I just like to see you walk your little runway and your catwalk on your Instagram.
I can't help myself. Like I said, listen, I'm 61. I'm going to do whatever I want to do and be a fool if I want to. And nobody's going to stop me.
I love that. The passion that you have for the industry, for your business, for image, it always shines through. So I definitely suggest that everybody follow Frank. Come give Frank a visit. If you are an image skincare professional and you're looking for any way to get this into your business, make sure that you are going on our website. You are checking for whatever our current promotions and offers are, how to open an account. We can assist you with anything. And tomorrow, just as Frank said, at 1 o'clock, we are going to be featuring Cam, and he is going to be taking us through one of the most amazing, and I feel like a little bit of a best kept secret treatment that we have, which is our O2 lips. So if you want to be red carpet ready, if you want your clients to be red carpet ready, tomorrow is a can't miss. I want to thank everybody for staying with us today at ESTY Talks. This is our 3rd year. We are always so excited to host our professionals as well as our image enthusiasts here. And we will see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Thank you so much, Frank. And thanks for everybody for tuning in.